Rise and grind, future winners. I'm Chester Platinum.
And I'm Danny P.
And this is episode 1 of Hustle Gods.
Yeah, and let's talk about why we're here, what we're here to do, how we're gonna make a difference.
And how we're gonna make you a billionaire.
Because many of you, very few of you, I heard it's less than 1% are billionaires. And wouldn't it be nice if everyone was a billionaire? Wouldn't that change everything?
What about like 100%? You could be a 100% person. You know what I mean?
What about 50?
What about a 50? Yeah, what about 50%? A 50? What about 50?
What about 50%? What about 50 Cent? I heard he's lost his fortune.
Yeah, no, he's down to like thousands of dollars, I think.
I'm gonna have to call him 50 pence.
Yeah, well, be careful.
That's worth more.
No. 50 is a very close personal friend of mine, and I like to say to you, Curtis. That's what I call him.
Oh yeah.
Curtis.
C-note.
Yep. C note. Look at here. Half a C. It's me. It's your boy Chester. All right. Now I know the tabloids is coming after you because you lost all your money, and Diddy is probably gonna put a hit on you. But just know that you got a friend in Chester Platinum. Always.
Curtis, we don't know each other, but I'd just love to check in at this point. I know it's a tough time for you. I'd love to be a shoulder to cry on and inspire you, really. A shoulder to inspire.
He's got good shoulders.
And watch out for Diddy, because he's coming after all of us.
He's coming after all of us.
Diddy won't be happy until we're all dead in the ground.
That's true. He's been keeping note on who's been talking shit about him, which has been all of us. I think that's fair.
I hear people on the street talking about Diddy all the time, and I'm like, hey, can I get involved in this combo? Because I have a hot take. And here's my hot take, because I think Hustle Gods, we're going to be political, we're going to be taking a position.
We're not going to censor ourselves, is what we're trying to say.
We're against what he did, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's been convicted now. I think we can say
we're
that.
Against what he did.
Yeah.
And that's emphatic.
Yeah, and that's it. But Curtis, 50, half a C, whatever you've done, and this you can quote me forever. I don't care what you've done.
And we don't want to know what you've done.
We don't want to know
Don't look into him.
Don't look into it. DA, DEA, FCI, FCC, DIA. Don't look into it. Huh? What are we talking about?
We don't need to know. That's his business.
That's his business alone.
What was that band Eminem was in?
D12.
D12.
The Dirty Dozen.
Was 50 Cent in D12?
No, he was afraid of them.
There's 12 of them. I'd be afraid too.
It's fun fact, Bizarre, the big dude in that, he I think is like legitimately, allegedly.
Assume everything we say in this podcast is allegedly.
Come on, yeah. Allegedly, he's murdered some people. He's the toughest one out of all of the Dirty Dozen.
That's wild. That was my read on him. What are some of the guys in the band doing? Because none of them play instruments in the videos.
Well, yeah, and their biggest song is called The Band. They don't play no instruments.
Marshall, checking in. We don't really know each other, but I'd love to know what instrument each member of D12 plays, including Bizarre. Sounds like he plays the trigger. We don't know. We don't know.
That's true. But yeah, he's supposed to be the most dangerous one in that group. But to me, he always read as kind of like a kind-hearted, silly dude. Like I think he's wearing like a diaper in one of the videos.
Yeah, yeah. That was trying to soften his image. I think it was a PR team were involved.
That makes sense.
That's how I would do that. I would go on TV in a diaper if it would help take heat off me, for sure.
But how? Okay.
How would it take heat off?
Yeah.
Because look, part of it is just the visual of seeing a man in a diaper. It's softened. I'm not threatening if I'm in a diaper. I might poop myself.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like you need a changey, like a little like wipe.
Yeah. And I'm going to be doing this a lot.
Yeah, gimme.
Up. That kind of thing.
Yeah, you can't be scared of somebody that wants to go up.
You can't sue a guy who wants up.
Somebody that wants to go up, that's just a good guy.
Let him up.
Let Bizarre up.
Let's all get a leg up in business. That's why we're here.
That's why we came
That's
here
why
to
we're
start
here.
this.
Some of it's about culture. Sure, there's money in culture. You've made a lot of money in culture.
Oh, you're too kind.
Look, I've made a lot of money in culture. I currently have my nut in a production company. It's called Danny P Nut Productions.
Yeah, I advise against that name.
It's a strong name, and I'll tell you why I called it Nut Productions. I put my nut in it.
Yeah, this is the most I've heard the word nut in one sentence.
Yeah, well, you're going to be hearing it a lot in this podcast.
Unfortunately, yes. That's true.
I try to get my nut in every business if I can. That's just how I roll. It's how I work.
Well, I guess for my part, I've always seen myself as a godly man. I am a follower of Christ, the one true God, and
allegedly,
you can put that down there too. And what he preaches is,
Who's
help
he?
people.
Who's he? Help
Jesus.
people out. Some people don't know Christianity.
Okay, Jesus Christ. That part is pretty straightforward. You know, he was the last name I said in the
Some people grew up in a cult, like in the movie The Village. So they think monsters are real.
Never seen that.
Oh, it's a good film. Joaquin Phoenix gets stabbed about 20 minutes into it.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a big reveal.
I like that. I don't like what he did I don't like what he did to Letterman. Yeah. That
Oh,
was rude.
he iced him out.
No, he made him look like a fool. Okay, and nobody makes David Letterman look like a fool.
Do you want to say something to David real quick?
David, look, I don't know you, but from my good friend half a C note 50 Cent, it sounds like you're a good dude, and I don't like what Joaquin Phoenix did to you, bro. Call me if you want me to put a hit out on Joaquin Phoenix, and that's a quote. You can quote me on that.
That's strong language. Let me check in with Dave real quick. Dave, we don't know each other, but what's up, baby?
What's up?
What's up? Reach out to your boy. Love to be a shoulder to cry on.
Okay, why do you talk to David Letterman like that? But
He's
50
my
Cent, you
boy.
sound like the milkman.
Yeah. Well, I think 50 Cent doesn't want people pandering to him. I always go the other way.
Yeah, Curtis is always
Someone
like
jucks, I jive.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just jucking and jiving.
That's my approach to business.
But as I was saying, as a follower of Christ, it is my imperative to make sure that y'all are doing okay. And the only way to make sure that you're doing okay is to give you some of this business sauce that I'm dropping on you today.
Get some sauce on your nut. That's what I'm doing. But you know what? We're not just a bunch of nut holders throwing nut around.
We're not that at all.
We got families. We got backgrounds. We got history. You know what I mean? I'd love to talk about your family. I'd love to talk about your family.
I don't. Why are you saying it like that?
Because I love him. He's got a big old family back home. It's nice. I don't have anyone really. We'll get into it.
That's not true. I wouldn't say.
I got one estranged daughter,
Yeah.
Shania.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. We'll get to that. You know what I mean? But you know, we also can't deny the fact that you know, podcasts, it's a cash cow. It's just printing money. You know,
Yeah.
you look at your Theo Vons, you look at your
Joe Rogan.
you look at your Joe Rogans.
Joe Token, as I call him.
Wow,
He's always on the weed.
smoking that marijuana.
always smoking
I don't
weed.
do that. I don't do that.
I'll try it if anyone's got any. Curtis, if you'd love to reach out.
I know you. Hey, look at me. I know you got some.
Love to be a shoulder to smoke on. C-boy. Or David, what's up, baby? Bring me that weed smoke.
Don't talk to David Letterman like that.
Bring me that weed smoke, Dave. What's up, baby? Give me some of that reefer, man. What up?
David,
what it is?
David, hey,
though.
it's Chester again. It's Chester. Hey, man, I apologize for Danny P. He doesn't know how to act. You know, come around. I'll get you some milk. You know, something that you enjoy doing.
You think he drinks milk?
I know he drinks milk.
Let me check in with Dave real quick.
Don't
David,
check
baby,
with Dave.
you want some of that sweet 40? Drop
Sweet
it for my
40
dogs?
A sweet 40 of milk.
Sweet 40. David's my boy.
Okay.
I think, or he will be by the time we're done.
Never met him.
We're here for the money. Pure and simple. It's that easy. Because you know what? I could have created a podcast I make 3-4 billion.
Easy.
Chester could have made a podcast made 3-4 million. Easy.
Easy.
Together, 8.
Yeah, that's just
To
simple.
10?
Simple math. 8 to 10.
It's additive.
It's additive.
It's additive. It's just math.
It's
when
just
think
math,
of
you
it.
big dumb dumbs.
But
Do the math.
Here's the thing, half the cost.
Because we only have to share one bedroom,
It's all margin.
one green room.
Yeah. Every time we shoot, we do get a hotel room beforehand. Because I need to go in cold.
You never know. You never know what you're gonna need. And I have a whole crate that I bring to every talking event that I do. It's part of my rider that I have to bring my own crate. And I can't like just lug that everywhere, and I can't pay people to lug that. That's inhumane. Jesus wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So we had to have that hotel just to carry my crates and assorted accoutrements.
Yeah, and for me to do this, it's incredibly taxing as an introvert. So I do need to be alone. Like, you know those ladies in The Bachelor? They come out cold. They've been isolated for 8 weeks.
Took the phones away.
They're COVID-free, disease-free.
Yeah, all they've eaten is menthol cigarettes.
Yeah, and mints off the pillow from the hotel.
A lot of mint.
Oh, where do they get the mint from? It's so minty. I've never had a mint that strong.
No. But hey, You've been listening to these buttoned up, beautiful, fancy billionaires for too long. I think it's time to get casual. Let you know who the real us is. This is a segment we like to call Business Casual, where we dress down and get real with each other. Now, Danny P, you're looking mighty sharp, if I do say so myself.
Oh, you noticed? Nice. Yeah, like this is actually modeled on a t-shirt I had when I was 2 years old. It's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, babies have the best shirts.
Yeah, I reached out to the company that made all children's shirts at the time and just asked them for a full-grown man version. And so I have a bunch of these shirts. It's nice. It brings me back to my old days. You know?
Impressive, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. When you're a businessman that's doing it like Danny P's doing it, you can just call places and they'll make shirts for you.
Yeah, oh yeah. You can call anyone and get anything made for you if you ask loud enough and you're prepared to pay. Let's talk about your fit. What am I looking at here? Is that a panther with fire in its eyes?
Oh yeah. No, this is I believe it is a panther that has gone through a surgery of some kind to have his eye sockets turned into fire, and he has no regrets, but he lives with love. I got this from a bumper sticker, and then I made it myself.
So this is something you got made custom. No one can have this.
No, this is an exclusive. This cost me. I mean, if you factor in how long it took me to learn how to sew and how to come up with the idea for a panther with eyeballs of fire, I'd say this is probably valued at about $1.7 million.
Oh, that's nice. This is probably $800K off the shelf.
Off the shelf.
If you could get it off the shelf, it'd be $800K.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful piece. Tell me about sewing. Sewing, it's just putting string in stuff to make it connect, right?
That's a lot of people think that that's what it is, and it is that.
Well, that's good of them. Yeah, it's kind of, common knowledge, I guess, is still knowledge sometimes. That's nice.
You know what else is nice? Being in a podcast with you. And I want you to tell everybody out there, tell us how you got to be where you are. Who are you, Danny P? Who the fuck are you?
I'll tell you who I was. An orphan. That's right.
I'm sorry.
I didn't have a family that I knew of.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I didn't.
Look, no, in a casual setting like this, I love a high volume. One-on-one, I love to get yelled at.
Love getting yelled at on one-on-ones.
Because when you're an orphan, you don't have a lot of discipline coming up. So you really come to appreciate any sort of loud noise as you get older. But very quickly, I went through high school, and I'll tell you something. I wasn't a good student.
No.
Yep.
That surprises me. You know, you got a big old wet brain up in there.
Oh, you kind of say that. Yeah. Your brain's pretty wet as well.
Oh, you flatter me too much.
No, please. It's sopping wet in there. I bet. Sloshing around, I can hear it from here. It's like a Slurpee machine.
I can feel it most days. It feels like I think a doctor told me one time that I have a little bit too much skull space. And so my brain has a little bit too much wiggle room. It's bigger than average. It's a bigger than average brain for those of you that are wondering. But it does slosh around quite a bit. I can feel it when I sneeze.
Yeah, you can feel the movement in your head. That's nice. I mean, look, there was a time when people would drill holes in their head because they thought it made them high. The Beatles almost did it. It's called trepanning.
Yeah. I think actually this is not a joke at all. I think you were the one that told me about this in the first place.
I did introduce you to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to get our heads drilled.
Yeah, you
Can
keep
you imagine
bringing it
getting
up.
in there? Woo!
You keep bringing it up, and I keep saying emphatically no.
Just think about how much your brain's sloshing around now, and you're operating at what? I would say
110%.
210% even? 110 to 210%.
Yeah.
I reckon we can get another 30% out of you.
Yeah, 240 doesn't seem worth it. That 30% doesn't seem worth it to me.
Oh, it doesn't seem like it, but it's that 30%, it's a golf. It's huge. You'd be moving stuff with your brain. Yeah, telepathy will be available to you, all sorts of business, like Einstein.
Ooh. Wait, Einstein was telepathic?
Yeah.
Get out of this.
That
This is
smart.
fucking exclusive.
And he had his head drilled. No one talks about that. He also married his cousin because she had large knockers. But hey, it's not about him.
I've seen pictures of her. Okay.
Oh, body rocks.
Body rocks.
It's insane. And this is what, in the 1800s? 1900s.
Yeah, 1900s.
That to get that kind of body and you're not eating the number of preservatives and steroids in the chicken we are now, it boggles the mind.
Yeah.
How's it physically possible?
I'd like to think that she's a descendant of Helen of Troy.
Right, I thought you were going to say
started that
Helen
war.
Keller. But probably Helen of Troy.
Helen
makes
of
more
Troy
sense.
is much better. I believe.
Helen of Troy is one of the greatest booties of all time.
That's true. It started a war.
Started a war.
Started a war.
Between what, the Greeks and Italians?
Something like that.
Spartans? We don't know.
Somebody
We don't
over
know.
there.
But
Somebody
everyone
over
wanted a piece, that's for sure.
But enough about the Greeks and Italians. How did you get from being an orphan?
Well, I was a Greek-Italian orphan. And then from there...
Mazel tov.
Oh, thank you. That's not it. Worked my way through school, and I wasn't good. As I said, I wasn't good at school. But then I went to college, and that's where I really dropped out and found my purpose. I went to Indonesia.
Ooh.
Indonesia, and I learned battle rap from the rap scene in Indonesia. That's right, it was mostly trap style, some vert.
They were doing trap in Indonesia in the 1980s?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they were trapping it up big time. Brat, brat, woo, all that shit.
Sorry, I missed that part. What was it?
Brat, brat, woo.
Oh yeah, that's that trap. That's that trap that I love.
That sweet trap sound.
Wow, and you were a part of that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I was on the cusp there. That's when I started my first business, Danny P's Nut Productions Volume 1.
Okay, no, it's becoming clearer where it came from. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it kind of started there in the trap scene. That explains it. I had some of the top battle rap songs in Indonesia at that time. I'm talking about Get Off My Street Meat.
Love it.
Welcome to the Floor. City of the Fist. Just the top one. The one people are gonna know that.
Yeah, no. I remember. You had a whole bunch of different commercials that licensed those things. That's kind of where you got your first Millie Pop, right?
Yeah. And that's when I got my taste of multimedia, because I was a single media guy there, just music.
Man.
Then I got into multimedia, video. That was nice. Although they dubbed over my voice because I couldn't speak Indonesian.
That's true. That'll do it to you.
Yeah, that ruined me. I tell you what, the amount of money I've lost by not being able to speak Indonesian. I'd say it's 100, 300 grand.
That doesn't seem like that much.
No, but if I invested it when I was in the 80s.
With inflation,
yeah,
that's easily 600 million.
Dude, 600 million,
Easily
700
600
million. Robbed.
Yeah.
So from Indonesia, I went straight to Belgium.
That Indonesian-Belgium highway.
I wanted a point of difference, you know what I mean? I was so tied up in Indonesian culture, I was kind of a touchstone. So then I had to go to Belgium.
You didn't speak the language.
Didn't speak the language there either.
No.
And it's kind of a thing about me is I'll put myself in a tough situation. I like to throw myself in the deep end. I think of myself as a deep ender.
Like a depender.
Yeah, I guess that's the other way to pronounce it, yeah. I'm a depender. I jump in the depth, you know what I mean? And from there, I always swim. Not in Belgium though, I lost everything. Because I was gambling in a casino, I didn't know the numbers, and I didn't know in German. In the German.
In the native German, because it is different. They do have different things there. I learned that the hard way myself.
Yeah. Oh, and that was my redemption story. I mean, losing everything in Belgium was the best thing that ever happened to me. How? I found grit. I'd become like a fat pig living off my own meat.
Just full of gristle.
I was all gristle, mostly. I had a lot of discomfort. Chitlins, I mean, my hooves were weird. It was a whole thing. But then I found grit. I moved to America. Joined an internship where I taught English in America.
Interesting. Wait, you as an intern were teaching, who were you teaching?
I was working at a school that teaches English to Americans.
Interesting. So a public school.
A public school.
A public school.
Yeah,
okay.
Public school. And from there, I really just got into multimedia. That's where I started Danny P's Nut Production Volume 2.
Oh, you could have just, didn't you own the rights to Danny P's Nut Production?
Lost it in Indonesia.
That'll happen.
They kept it, so I had to go Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Then I went Danny P's Nut Productions, these be voluminous. Then I rebrand the whole thing. Now it's just Danny P's Nut Productions. Nice, simple, clean.
Yeah. Now that's what I call Danny P Nut Productions.
Yeah. And now I'm making a movie. I think I got two options. First option is I do it on the UFC, where people punch each other's dicks in the octagon.
I think they do a lot of biting too.
Yes.
I've heard that's a scandal. They bite dicks.
Oh, they bite dicks, they bite teats, they bite anything that flaps. They'll put their mouth around. That's for sure. And I think it's going to be a musical. Welcome to the octagon. What kind of man are you? Well, we're probably not going to highlight the dick biting part.
No, you know what? That's probably smart.
But we could do a spin.
It's got to be 4 quadrants. It's got to be 4 quadrant.
That's right. But we could do a spin. We could lean into the dick stuff. Could be good. Welcome to the octagon. Why don't you bite my dick?
Ow, ow.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
It's either that or Wikipedia movie, whichever one I get the rights to.
Oof. good luck with either of those.
I mean, they're both winners.
Oh man, well, god damn it! I just love seeing a success story of your stature. You know, you went from not speaking the language in Indonesia to not speaking the language in Belgium to losing all your money to being considered a failure, a big poopy brain.
Oh yeah, I was a 1 out of 10.
To a negative 1 out of 10. To being the man that's sitting next to me today, Danny P. Nut Productions. Millions of billions?
Millions of billions now.
Yeah, like fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, I didn't even count it.
God, you're just gonna get me choked up.
Hey, speaking of choked up, I want to talk about your family. I've been waiting this whole episode to talk about your beautiful family, your beautiful, radiant family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got a wife?
Wanda, the apple of my eye.
Oh, she's the apple of everyone's eye, I think.
Okay. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh, she's a charming woman. She's not just beautiful. She's got a personality. She's got hobbies.
No, I don't like the hand gesture you just did with that.
Oh, I did this?
Yeah.
Apologies, yeah.
You know the one that has large breasts, okay? And that's doing it. That's
like
inappropriate.
Einstein's cousin. Banging body.
She does got a banging body.
It's Einstein-esque.
She's my Helen of Troy. You feel me?
Yeah, feel me. I'd ship 1,000 boats.
That's my wife you talking about, motherfucker.
No,
hey, that's my wife you talking about, motherfucker.
It's a compliment.
Now some of these rings are welded onto my hand. I can't take them off. If I hit you,
I can see the skin growing around some of them.
Yeah, these have become sort of like a my hands have become a gnarled tree from all the money I've been grabbing, and it welds these things on because some of these are cheap plastics.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. You don't need to have real jewelry. I don't need to have real jewelry. It looks the same. Yeah, it looks the same. But some of them did well to my hands, and if I hit you with these, they are gonna leave a bruise. So you better back the fuck down off of Wanda.
I meant no offense. It was a compliment. Okay. Chester, please.
I'm sorry. I don't like to raise my voice.
Let's talk about your daughter. She hates me.
She does. Yes, Sequin. My beautiful daughter Sequin hates your guts. And I'd like to think that she has a right to. You know, I
made a mistake.
You dropped her several times.
Look, I was playing Frisbee at the time, and I shouldn't have been holding her, sure.
And that was the third time that you dropped her. And that honestly, you know what? I never got a chance to say this to you, but that's on me.
Thank you.
If somebody has dropped your baby 2 times already, most of the time during like a Frisbee golf tournament, don't bring your baby and let him hold it during the Frisbee golf tournament. That's on me. The third one was on me.
I think it happens once.
Half and half is on me. You shouldn't have don't drop babies.
Well, I think it happens once, shame on me. Happens twice.
Shame on you.
Shame on me still, really, because I just did it. I shouldn't do it again. Happens 3 times, I think, shame on you. Because at that point, I've been pretty clear how I'm going to behave.
I think it's 50-50 shame. I think
it's 50-50 shame. I think do it 4 times, definitely shame on you.
Well, that's the thing. Now, Sequin won't let you near her.
I'd love to lift her up again. It would be a real redemption story for me if I could lift her up.
Look, man, I love you like a brother, but I can't imagine that's gonna happen. She is she's a big meaty kid. After the 3rd drop, she went straight to the gym. She was a toddler, and went straight into the gym. Started doing deadlifts and Russian pickups and shit, and some shit I've never even seen. To be honest, frankly, she scares me.
Yeah, I see her doing lunges down the street. It's terrifying.
Yeah, while she's carrying like a dumbbell in her teeth.
Yeah,
I've never seen that shit.
I actually think that's a dig at me, because it's like, I can hold a dumbbell in my teeth. You couldn't even hold me as a baby.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
You know what I mean?
You're 100% right.
It hurts me every day she does it.
Yeah,
but give me a chance to carry her. I'd love to have. I know we need her to agree, but I'd love to just have your blessing here to lift her up again. No, I've lost that battle in this house. Hey man, look, I love you, but I lost that battle in the household. I can't be seen on your side on this. Damn. You understand how it is. Well, let's move on to your other kid, Detroit. I love Detroit. He's my boy.
He's a good guy. He's a good kid. Bit of a nerd.
Sure.
Does a whole lot of reading.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I'm not a big fan of that. No. Yeah, like I said, unless it's something that I have written, which I haven't written no books yet.
What? I don't believe that. You haven't written a book? I was sure I'd read a book from you.
No, because I'm a tech guy. You know, I came up through the tech channels. You know what I mean?
And that's a very criminal underground area.
Well, it is the way that I did it. You know what I mean? I started off allegedly stealing the idea for the floppy disk.
Everything in this is allegedly.
It's allegedly. You guys know what it is. I had an idea for a floppy disk shortly after a floppy disk happened. It was called a flaccid disk. And one thing led to another. I tried selling that out of Circuit City. Like bootleg style.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I had that dog in me from early days.
Entrepreneur from birth, this guy.
From the womb to the tomb.
And a flaccid disc. These were like a soft disc.
You had to like slap it around a little bit, and then it would slowly turn into like a disc shape. It shaped like a floppy disk, but it started off real limp. But that was for travel ease. You know what I mean?
Right. It's kind of a
you can
fold
toss it in
away.
your pocket. You can't put a floppy disk in your pocket.
I've done it and that snaps.
It snaps immediately. As soon as you sit down, not my flaccid discs, you put them in there, unless you like rub it the right way. And then it gets...
Yeah, if they get hard in the pocket.
hard in the pocket, that's a problem.
Or sit on it.
That's a problem. And that leads to some questions.
But hey, it didn't take off. What's next in Chester's life?
Prison. I went to prison
Right.
for fraud for the first time, I believe it was.
And fraud.
Yes.
That's a crime?
Apparently, right?
Wow, just saying
Just
stuff is a
saying-
crime?
Yeah, I thought that this was a free country and you could say sort of whatever you want.
Is it not a free country? I've wondered that because it's one of these things people say.
No, apparently, yeah. You move around. You've been to Indonesia, Belgium, all free countries. You come here. Apparently, you can't say that you made up the fucking thing, a floppy disk, and that it's yours, and that you've defrauded millions.
And how much time did you serve for that?
I did about 4 years on that.
That's a long run.
Long run
For
for
what is
fraud.
essentially taking a soft disk into a location.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know what? I thank you for feeling that way. But after that, really in prison, that's when I found God.
Did you get a pen pal in prison?
Yes.
Nice. I've always wanted that. That's the best kind of pen pal. A guy that's in prison.
Yes. Stephanie Williams, if you're still out there.
Stephanie, write in.
No, don't write in no more. No, for real. You got to stop. I got a family now.
Seems like there's some tension.
There's
there.
There's no tension.
Let's move on. You get out of prison. You're a young man. Where to? Where do you go? Where do you start?
I moved to Chicago.
Oh,
that was where
the
the-
Windy City.
Windy City, the city of brotherly love. And I was like, this is going to be the next tech boom. You believe me. The .coms are going to pop off here. This is exactly where I need to go. Then I got into public office. Ran for some things.
What'd you run for? What are we talking about?
City alderman.
Damn, alderman. What do aldermen even do? I just thought it was an old guy.
That's a good question. I don't fully know. I just like the way that it sounded. Chester Platinum, City Alderman, Chicago, Tech Billionaire, Mogul.
Yeah.
That would be my whole title.
Prince of Tech.
That would have been good. But
That's nice.
yeah,
And then while in Chicago, you meet the beautiful Wanda.
beautiful Wanda. Took her out to Ponderosa Steakhouse for our first date.
Man, I love it there. They make a beautiful steak. I would have loved to have been there.
Yeah, and all their wings. Wings piled high.
And is it a spicy wing or is it a sort of a savory wing?
They don't usually use salt. It's just sort of like a breaded piece of what you assume to be a wing.
All right, so it's
no-
just
no
regular
spice.
wings.
No spice.
Regular wings.
No spice.
That's
No
a shame.
spice.
I'll order them next time I'm there just to get my own flavor.
You should do it.
But hey, you're having dinner with the beautiful Wanda, and am I wrong? You tell her you're going to marry her on the first date.
Yeah, I told her when I met her, I was like, "Look at here, woman, we getting married. Now, would you like to come meet me at Ponderosa Steakhouse? Maybe."
So that you asked her to marry her when you were asking her on the date.
Yes.
This sounds like
When I didn't
right.
ask, because businessmen don't ask.
Oh yeah.
They just say like, "Hey, we getting married. Would you like to join me for some lunch?"
You know, if I wrote a business book, it would be called "Don't Ask Questions."
With you doing this,
Yeah. Just do.
just do.
Just do it. Something like that.
Yeah. And so naturally, I got into crypto from there because the alderman thing didn't work out.
Crypto. Love crypto.
Yeah.
Free printing your own money.
Just print my own money. That
Online?
was the name of my currency. Printed money.
That's a good name.
It's a good name.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yep. And so that brought me here today. So I've been dabbling in tech ever since.
Crypto millionaire. Billionaire even.
Yeah. Some would say.
What's
They'd
your
be
net
wrong.
worth at?
Net worth?
Net worth.
Huh? With financially with money?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess if we had to tally it up in printed money currency, 6 trillion.
Damn.
Printed money.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
Now,
that's
and the markets are kind of like uneasy, so you don't know exactly how much that is in like
Yeah.
real U.S. dollars.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
especially when this comes out,
it's a lot.
probably
It's a
double.
trillion.
It's a trillion, so it's
something.
a lot.
$6 trillion.
It's actually a lot
So
of money.
it's a lot of something. It's a lot of something.
I keep my money in a bank, which is stupid.
You don't do that. Don't do that.
I got to go liquid.
I got a mattress guy. I can hook you up with a guy that can slice a
Is he
mattress open.
Italian?
No, he's Greek actually.
Oh, good.
Financially Greek Orthodox.
Good, because I don't want to get into a war or anything.
Yeah, his name is Aleko Olendezos.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll dox him. I don't give a fuck.
You'll dox him?
Yeah.
You're going to send SWAT teams to his house?
No,
Because what, he sells mattresses
No, I'm just
at a
gonna
good
tell-
price?
He's gonna tell his address and phone number and all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll throw him on the screen. Yeah.
Put it right there.
We're going to dox someone every week. I think we should dox one
should dox-
person.
yeah, one
I
person.
wish I got doxed.
Right?
If I got doxed, I would pick up the SWAT guy, suplex him. Mm-hmm. That's my instinct.
Yeah. Yeah, you. That's probably part of the reason why Detroit doesn't like you that much either, because
Suplexed
he was
him.
like, "Hey, I'm trying to sell these candy bars," and then you just suplexed him. You
Yeah.
were surprised.
I was like, oh, it's the Undertaker. Threw
Time to go.
How's his neck doing?
It's still rough. But,
Yeah.
It
It was at that tender age where the bones are soft.
Yeah. His bones never hardened after that.
Yeah, I think that's a genetic issue. I don't know that I did that.
Yeah. Well, that's been business casual. Got to learn a little bit about Danny P.
Got to learn a little bit about Chester Platinum.
And now on to the next one. As successful businessmen, when we travel the world, people are always asking us for business ideas.
So in this segment, we're going to give you business ideas. Let them cook. Do you go to hibachi restaurants and you're like, why am I watching this? Let them cook is a privacy screen that goes around the hibachi hot plate, so you don't have egg thrown at you. You can just enjoy a nice meal.
Now this one's going out to all those aspiring mad scientists out there. What about making a strain of herpes that only affects men? You can call it his peas.
What about this? Everyone's trying to lose weight. They're talking about GLP-1, Ozempic. What about the original weight loss drug, smoking a cigarette? I don't want to eat anything. That's nice.
Now we all know that Steve Harvey is the sexiest man alive, right? Well, what if you could have his fashion sense at the touch of your fingers? Now first you need to know somebody that knows Steve Harvey personally, like myself. Then you can sneak into his compound late at night when he's charging his mustache and take those suits out. Sell those, you got yourself a profit.
Wait, Judge Steve Harvey has a mustache? Really? Damn, girl. You're draped in the finest of fineries, but you can't find a high-value man? Well, we got a list of men for you. How do we vet them? Each of them has paid $10,000. And anyone can have $10,000? In crypto? I don't think so. You want a good man, come to me in my cryptos. That's good, I'm horny.
Hey you, over there, you kinky? Try these flavored nipple rings. They taste like ring pops, but they feel like sex.
You can always take an existing product and just address a slightly different market, like Diet Coke. So why don't you take Scrub Daddy and make Thick Daddy? It's for more viscous liquids. That's good, I got some.
We all know everybody's favorite part of pottery is getting to fuck a ghost. That's why you can start a pottery class that is taught exclusively by ghosts. Get that horny widower market.
I like The Shining, a ghost in a bear costume blew a guy. That was nice.
I'm chubbed up thinking about it.
Hey, you and me both. I think we all know the biggest issue with women's underwear, they're not built for the male penis. I can't get a nut in there. Manties, panties for men. That's good, I'd get in.
Twice.
And now for my best idea. You can always take an existing product and retarget it to a new demographic. Like me, I'm part of a niche of highly charismatic individuals with micro penises. These guys are no dick, all game. And these small dicked rizzlers, they just can't enjoy rap music. It's not for them. So why don't you just break them off a little bit of, oh my God, LOL.com, join the chat so strong. 15 minutes later, eggplant emoji. Wet, wet, come and hold me. Meet me at the door, deep French. All the ducks and smell the stench, testosterone and estrogen. This girl is gonna let me in. Netflix and chill without the movie. Just my stinky anchovy.
Rude boy selector!
Yo!
So those are just a few great business ideas you can take right now and make $1 billion off of.
And give us a thick slice of that, by the way.
Thick slice.
Thick. I'm thinking 10, 50%.
Talking 12 C's.
You know, when we're traveling the world, people ask us, what do you think about books? And so we compiled a bunch of them in a segment we call Book Reviews. And now for our first one, it's Chester Platinum. What do you got today?
Whenever somebody asks me for a book recommendation, I always turn to the same place, the HB, the Holy Bible. You know, it's got so much business ideas and so many business philosophies that I think you can use on a daily basis. It's the best business book that's ever been written.
Now tell me what kind of business ideas you got in there, because last time I read the Bible, which is a while ago, there's a bunch of guys wandering around the desert, didn't really get anywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in there. It's kind of mostly that. It's like 98% that. But when you get to that 2%, you really dig deep into that thing. I'm telling you, it's got I don't even know one offhand because I don't memorize the Bible because Jesus told me not to. But I have a Bible app. It's it's Flavor Flav's Bible app for dummies. And I can just flip to any page and just like have a deep business idea, just dripping with business sauce.
You should see him when he does this.
Just give me a page. Give me a page number.
49.
49, year of our Lord. 49.
And I love that it's digital, by the way, a digital Bible.
It's for the new age.
They innovate the church. No one talks about that.
Nobody talks about it. Okay, so this is Genesis, verse 19, chapter 12. They say, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt.
Nice.
They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breast pressed, and there they bruised the teat of their virginity.
Damn.
Now, come on now. Now, if you can't see the analogy between a business getting started and getting that startup funding and the teats that they are talking about, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know?
Chester, I think they're talking about a literal teat.
Well,
if you've ever bit down too hard on a teat, I know it's happened to me. It will bruise. It will bruise. Oh, it will bruise.
Okay. No, I got you.
Because I think that's pornographic. Whoredom. This book should be called My Life Story. Nice.
All right, that's blasphemous.
Yeah, but it has lots of other people in it other than God, so it could be also my story.
Yeah, but they're specifically talking about Jesus, and they're talking about business there.
But Jesus is all of us. Is that not right? So it's probably about my titty getting bit.
That is not right.
It's probably my titty getting
So wait,
bit.
are you getting your titty bit, or are you biting the titty?
I would never bite a titty, but I get my titty bit all the time.
Okay.
It's kind of my thing. It's a kink I have.
Okay.
One of. I have many. I'm also a stag vixen. That's like a cuckold, but there's no shame involved. Mm-hmm. You're just kind of happy for her to go out and bang people. There's a pride in that.
I'd like to take this moment to talk to my reverend. Hey, Reverend, it's me. It's Chester. Don't listen to any of the shit that he just said. I don't mean that. I love God. I love the Bible.
Can I speak to the Reverend real quick?
No, don't. Okay.
Hey, Reverend. Shit! I got my titty bit, you know what I mean?
No, he doesn't like
and it's okay.
Either.
He likes it. He's going to love it. I'd love to meet up with you, my friend. I'll be your shoulder to cry on. Nice.
The Holy Bible. 2.5 stars.
Only 2.5? That titty stuff was great. I give it 5.
I give it 2.5 stars because I didn't realize that it could be manipulated and twisted into something unholy like that.
Well, I didn't manipulate. The text was someone got bit in the tit.
It's about seed capital. It's about seed capital. It's about business.
Yeah, I mean, it can be about both things. I think I learned a lot about business from having my teat bit. First of all, you don't bite the teat that feeds. That's a good business.
Well, Danny P, I think it's a good time for you to get into your book review. Hopefully it's something less horny.
I don't know about that. My book for this week is Clifford the Big Red Dog. I haven't read it in a while, but it's about a big red dog that's given to a girl. She has like to go out to town or something. I don't know. And the dog's big, so obviously that's a challenge. And that resonates with me, Chester. I'll tell you why. Because I kind of see myself as a big red dog. And not just because I have rosacea. There are other similarities as well.
Name 3 of them.
I had a vestigial tail.
Okay.
I have paws, technically. 1 foot's a paw. Because I stepped on a thresher. And number 3, I'm an orphan. Much like the big red dog. You know what I mean? So all that together, also I'm a lone wolf. That's 4. 5, I have like a snout. My face goes out at the front. I don't like to talk about. That's why we don't do any profiles.
I didn't want to bring that up. I know you're sensitive about that.
Yeah. 6, I got a hairy back.
But you're still going.
Yeah. And it's red. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's the rosacea.
You can be redhead, but the drapes don't match the curtains. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah,
but
it's
for
usually
me,
flipped.
It's usually flipped.
It's flipped.
But not in this case. In this case, there's a fly. That's the other thing. I attract flies and fleas.
And that's because you don't wipe well. I think that was something that
I wipe well enough.
Well enough is...
You know how much money's lost with wiping?
That's true. That's time wasted.
90% of people are wiping too much and too hard. Did you know that?
That's true.
People's butts are bleeding just because they wipe so much and the pressure's too high.
That's fair.
Not me. I'm out of there.
Yeah. That's also why I got my butthole Tefloned.
Really? So it's non-stick?
It's non-stick.
That's nice. You're going to get microplastics in your anus, though.
That's fine. I don't need that. You can cook an egg on my anus.
Oh, I'd love to do that. That's something everyone can get into.
Yeah.
Imagine your anus is so clean you can not just eat an egg off it, but cook an egg.
Cook an egg,
That's
because
nice.
the body temperature, it'll take a while.
Is that a sunny side up egg, or what are we doing?
Oh, you know how I do it, sunny side up.
Yeah, sunny side up. I love sunny side up egg. In Australia, we don't do sunny side up egg. You get fried egg, which means like dealer's choice. So chefs are just like freeballing, cooking hard yolks, and shipping them out to the table like it's fine. Whereas here, you can be like, I want it over easy, I want it over medium. You know, it's nice.
That's freedom.
Point is, Big Red Dog was a lone wolf, so am I. And so it's my favorite book. I like to think of it as the good book, TM.
It's not. It's the Holy Bible's a good book.
I like to think of it as a good book. I give it 1 star out of 5.
Whoa, okay. 1. That's low. That's low.
Yeah. Everyone can improve. Everyone can improve. You think you're good now, you're poor. Imagine if you're rich. So this has to be a 1 out of 10. If someone asks you, ask me how good I think I am right now.
How good do you think you are right now?
10 out of 10.
Okay.
10 years ago,
How?
1.
Wow.
Because I gave myself room to grow. Now I've grown into it. It's nice.
Yeah, you're like
Feels good.
you're like a lobster at the end of its life. You know, infinitely, you can live forever, but has no place else to grow, so it's gonna die.
Most evolutionary ladders end with a crab. Did you know that? Crab's the most common form of life. Most things become a crab.
Maybe that's why they're so delicious.
Probably. Although you think evolutionarily they'd be eaten more. Got a hard shell. That's why.
Hard shell.
They're safe. Well, this has been a segment we'll now call Books Review, because knowledge is power and power is what a crab has. Now it's time for the final nugget, where we talk about what we learned in case you weren't able to pick it up from context clues, idiot.
You big dumb.
Asshole. Now, I'll tell you what I learned. I learned a lot about you, Chester. I learned a lot about your life, your wife, and the rest of your family.
And I learned a lot about you, Danny P. I learned that we are perfect podcast hosts.
Oh,
I learned that we are giving you guys this community service for free.
we're running train on your brain.
We're running a brain train.
Right through that thing.
And hopefully that brain train's going straight to the bank.
And it's a metro train.
And it's an
People stabbing each other. Pissing on themselves.
Somebody's jerking off in the corner.
Probably.
Yeah, and that's in your brain.
And the ideas are going straight to the nervous system so you can act them out. You're going to be a billionaire any minute now. I don't know that we need to do an episode 2, although we have this place booked for 8.
We do have it for at least 8. So please come back.
I'm Danny P.
And I'm Chester Platinum.
And we're saying to you,
Get your money up.